Good morning, everyone. Let's go turn this music down here. How is everyone? It is Wednesday morning. Yes, it's Wednesday morning, and we are here to work on our title page. But first, let's see who we have in chat. Today's question of the day is, if you could have any fictional robot as a friend, who would it be? And then I put some examples: R2-D2, Data, Wall-E, Iron Giant, Optimus Prime, or Robot from Lost in Space, etc. Here's my question, though. I'm asking the question, but I also have a question. Do you think that the Doctor from Voyager would count as a robot? I mean, technically he's a hologram, I suppose, but I don't know. He seems like he's a bit of a gray area. Mel, good morning. Wally, would you be your best friend? I love it. Sherry, hi. He'd probably be a great best friend. I feel like Wally would be the kind of best friend to like hold your hand through a breakup or something sad, and then he'd give you, you know, like a plant to cheer you up. I feel like Wally would be a good best friend. Let's see. Marcy, good morning. Leslie, good morning. I hope you had fun camping. Cece, good morning. Optimus Prime, because he's loyal and wise and he can protect me too. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Marcy says Data would be my friend. What conversations we would have, I love his attempts at humor, right? And I mean, he'd be handy to have around. Like, he can fix a lot of things. So, you know. Oh, the nice robot from iRobot. Okay. Oh, cooking. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold up. Hear me out now. Rosie from the Jetsons. I didn't even think of her. Oh my gosh. I kind of want Rosie. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've watched the Jetsons. Did she ever like rise up against the Jetsons? It's like, it's risk you run with sentient robots, I suppose. Let's see. Dawn, good morning. B, good morning. Let's see, Chelsea, right? There's so many. Was there an earthquake near me? Not to my knowledge. Was there one in Texas? Good morning, Tefeka, how are you? Right? Yeah, no, I didn't feel anything. I didn't exactly look at the news this morning, but no, we're all good here. All right, so announcements. I don't have many except for the fact, oh, right, Rosie. Yes, Rosie would be amazing. Johnny 5, I like it. Good morning, Callie. Hi, Sheena. Oh, the robot from... That is true. That is true. Yeah, I didn't feel anything. So announcements. Obviously, this last, yesterday, I keep saying that, sorry, yesterday, I had my live on Instagram with Suzanne, and if you were there, you would have heard the announcement. And of course, I've scheduled the live stream since also, so you can see it on my main YouTube page, but mark your calendars, Saturday, November 18th, we're gonna be doing a live stream here on my channel with me, Color with Claire, Suzanne, and Barbara Color. So it's gonna be epic. We're all gonna color in our books and everything, and I don't know that I've gotten all four of us together in a stream before. I've had, you know, like in separate streams and like coloring events, but having all four of us together, I think it's gonna be, awesome. And actually, it's really funny if you saw Johanna's stories. So the way that I wrote the announcement, I guess I assumed people would know that I was gonna be involved because it was on my channel. But the way that I wrote it, I said featuring Barbara Color, Color Claire, Suzanne. And so it looked like it was just those three. So anyway, Johanna reshared the story and she's just like, my three faves. And then I had to laugh this morning because she reshared it. And then she had realized that it was actually the four. She's like, oh, I mean four. And then I was laughing pretty hard because underneath of it, she says, she's like asking like, who do you think didn't make the cut? Anyway, it was enough for a chuckle for me. Let's see. Book did not arrive yesterday, it was delayed. Oh no, hi Maylin. Yay, that's awesome. Yeah, November 18th, Marcy. So mark your calendars. But aside from that, no other big announcements. So what I did, so crazy. My chat is hopping all over on my phone. It's like, oh, you have 18, and then it's like 39. I'm like, what is happening? Anyway, but good morning, everyone. If I missed saying hello to anyone, I apologize. Natalie, good morning. One of the things that I updated, oh, and I meant to grab a link for it, but you can find it on Amazon. Oh, I just dropped my paper cutter because I had it on top of this because I used it. I got some Strathmore tracing paper. It doesn't have to be Strathmore brand. It could be any brand tracing paper you want. And the reason that I got it is because I have the plan to finish this book from beginning to end. What I've done is I've cut tracing paper to fit the book. Now, yes, it's a little cumbersome, and I've actually been toying with the idea of sewing a book cover for it so I can kind of wrap it up because it's obviously making the book thicker than it is, which is why I recommend tracing paper, because it's so thin. But the reason that I did it is just to protect the next pages, because I realized that while I was coloring on this title page over here, if you come to this page where I did this mushroom, I don't know if you can see, but I had some color transfer from the pencils. And since I want to do every page in this specific book, I was like, all right, well, I need a better way to protect my individual pages. So I got the tracing paper. Hi, Angela. Book arrived this afternoon. Oh, awesome, Angela. Angela, do you have a favorite page yet? Oh no, Brooke. I'm not gonna lie. I am fighting off a little bit of a thing too that the kids so graciously shared with me, but I got my coffee, took some medicine. We're gonna call it good. But so where we are at is this page here. This is what we've been working on. I had already colored this on my own, and my idea is to do it from start to finish. I did color the little frog over on Suzanne's channel, and so I don't know that I'm gonna follow page by page exactly, especially if I'm jumping around for events. Working on the butterfly page, nice. But I do want to finish this book. But for today, what we're working on, last time we were here, we colored in a lot of the clouds. We started kind of covering some white lines. We worked on the hot air balloon. So I've since caught up a little bit, because this wasn't like a full color along, because I'd already started it on my own. So I finished the background, I got caught up to here, and I went ahead and got the white paint on Vanushka. Is it Vanushka? And welcome. Ooh, Italian chicken soup today. Nice. So I got caught up on it, and I already did the white paint on some of these so that we don't have to sit here while I paint everything. But the main items that I wanted to work on today, and I mean, you'd think ideally we could finish this all in 2 hours. We may finish this today. Thanks, Callie. Is we're gonna work on the fish and the house for sure. Now, this little dirt part underneath the island, I added that. I added that because I wanted it to look a little bit more 3D. So I added the little, if you have the book, it only ends like at the island there. So I also added the waterfall. That is not in the book. But this is gonna be the corner we're working on, and if we get it done in time, then we're gonna move on to this. And you're thinking like, well, it's a small space. It shouldn't take that long. But I tend to take a little while. Oh, also, look, my manicure matches the book. I got gold, and I got green. Anyway, I was having fun with that. We're getting on the cupcake page. Ooh, with Ergo Saw, very nice. All right, so let's go ahead and zoom on in, and we are gonna jump off with the fish. I got my coffee over here. I think I want to start the little, covering up. Oh, the little space page. Yes, Suzanne and I talked about doing that on her live stream, but I have ideas for it, and I didn't, when I live stream, not necessarily here, but other places, I have a tendency to not pay as close attention as I would like. And I really want to make that space page, I want to do it justice. So I was like, I don't know. All right, the next question is, I don't know, we could do it like a koi fish, but I'm kind of feeling like goldfish colors. So what do we have here? We've got, how did you color the glass on the bottle? So I actually used just a reference picture to show me where the highlights were. And one of the things that I've changed recently is I've put a darker outline on the outside versus just having it completely white. I believe that bottle is elsewhere in the book. So if you want, I can do a little tutorial on this. I want to say it's one of, let's see, is it on this one? No, there are more glass bottles on here. So I will make a note that maybe even the next reel that I do, because I have not filmed one recently. Let me see if I can find it. I will say with the tracing paper, it's harder to flip through. It is harder to flip through. But yeah, I believe this bottle is located elsewhere in the book, so I will do a little tutorial on it. So I'm doing the space page first, but I felt like doing a vintage page, so I thought the butterflies, oh, very nice. Sure thing, Natalie, can do. All right, so for the goldfish, for our colors, I definitely want some green gold. Green gold, it's not actual gold, obviously, because we got a metallic gold down here. Okay, so green gold, let's do dark Naples ochre. Good morning, Renee. Renee, are you in the middle of a move? I know I've been listening, and I know you mentioned it, but I can't remember if you said it was that you were moving or that it was just an idea you guys were tossing around. I can't remember what you said. Let's see. Dark Naples Ochre is what I want to choose. So we have green gold. Oh gosh, you got the glare off the light there. This is laminated, which is why it's shiny. So green gold. I want dark. No, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna go with Naples yellow. It's a little bit lighter. Let's see, Durban says, question of the day, Sunny, iRobot, or Johnny 5 Short Circuit. Nice. Question of the day might be Data, right? I feel like Data would be so handy. Working towards moving to West Virginia, but it will be a while away. Gotcha. Okay. I was like, I feel like in the recesses of my brain somewhere, I have something. All right, and then let's grab light yellow glaze and ivory, and then we're gonna need a kind of contrasting color for the fish. So let's do. I'm actually leaning right, maybe not necessarily a purple, even though it is complementary. I think I might go more red violet, actually. Not quite magenta, but red violet. There we go. And Renee and Ev, if you're watching, I put them in the holder. This is a 3D printed pencil holder that is sold by Renee here in chat. My Coloring Corner with Renee. Ev was lovely and sent it to me as a gift. But it's a pencil holder that you can kind of flip down when you're using it. Oh, Bishop from... Have I seen Aliens? I don't know that I've seen Aliens. Right, Renee? I was like, okay, I should probably... If you've seen the picture that I posted on stories today, you'll see that, like, my desk was a royal mess. Right? Well, I mean, I didn't put them in any specific order, but it does help to get them off the desk, and I can still see the name. So if you are curious about that particular holder, Renee, you have a link to it in your About section, I think? Because I think you can order them off her Ko-fi. K9. Oh, K9! Yes. Affirmative. I love K9. Yeah, from Doctor Who. Yeah, in your Ko-fi. Okay, yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with green gold, and we're gonna zoom on in. Okay, here we go. Happy little fishy. All right, so the lightest part of him is going to be kind of on the top here, and I think we'll go ahead and do the same. We could do slightly lighter for his face. Let's start on his scales first. I want to sharpen that just a little bit more. There we go. There we go. All right, so let's see. Music too loud? No, we're good. All right, so green gold is what we're gonna start with. And like I said, I already went over it with the white paint, and if you're curious, it was the white Arteza gouache, and the matte is good for coloring on top. I know it, I'm excited to see it. Like, it can't come soon enough. I mean, hello, the Dr. Donna. If you've got a membership, can we get some TARDIS emotes in chat here? I am so excited for it. It is going to be such a good episode. I do wish for the new season, for the new Doctor, not obviously our Doctor, because that's not the storyline they're going for, but I really do hope with the new season, they touch on the whole timeless child thing. From what I understand, the writers who were on board when they started talking about the timeless child, I don't think they're working there anymore. Or like they switched it or something. I just don't know if it's going to be continued. I really hope it is, though. It's an interesting storyline. Okay, let's see. And this is going to go here. And if you're just coming in and trying to figure out why I'm coloring something with such light colors, we went over it with some white paint. I think I'm actually, rather than the shape of the scales, we are just going to do kind of a whole, and then we'll refine the shapes a little bit. I might need to go over that with a little bit more white. There we go. Yeah, TARDISes. I know, right, Chelsea? I debate, because underneath it, I forget what it said there, but I debated about covering up. I was like, no, he can stand on the bubbles. It's cute. In hindsight, I probably should have put him on a rock, but oh well. he can walk on bubbles. All right, so then Naples yellow is here. Okay. Then we have the light yellow glaze. Okay. Then let's go ahead and grab number 194, red violet. gonna bring this down on the face here. There we go, underneath. And these are just our first layers, so we still have a ways to go on this little guy. But I thought that it would help already having the lines covered up. Okay. Now let's do a little bit under the scales. Not pressing real hard. We're going to be using a blender on this and a white Prismacolor, so we're going to be smoothing this out quite a bit. There we go. Bring that down. Hi, Dominique. Thank you. Sounds good, bird lady. How is everyone this morning anyway? I feel like last week was such a just a long, crazy week. I don't know if that was just me. But Halloween is now over. We got Thanksgiving to look forward to now. Start planning that. I think we're gonna go do family pictures this weekend so I can start thinking about Christmas cards and getting those taken care of. I waited way too late last year to get them done, and I felt like I was scrambling at the end. I don't know, when do you guys usually do your Christmas cards? Wally or, oh wait, which one's Bernie? A crafter sorter's best friend. Wait, which one's Bernie? Super chilly and foggy. Oh my gosh, what is it here? The temperature heated back up? Yeah, heated is a word. Anyway, it's warm again here. Let's see. It is currently 78 outside, so, you know, there's that. All right, so green gold again. Oh, Dominique, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's terrible. There is a tea that I really like to drink when I'm sick. It's called Speedy Recovery. It's by Adagio. Really, any of their teas are fabulous. I rely a lot on their throat therapy tea. But yeah, they have a lot of really good tea. It's a loose leaf tea. I just wish they sold it in stores. Oh, he was in the short. Oh, okay. I'll have to look at that one. Okay. So we're just using that green gold, going over the top of that red violet. Again, he looks rough right now, but we'll get him to a good point where he looks nice. Okay. Then we're gonna use Naples Yellow. And then I think we'll use the blender when we're done with this, see where we're at, and then we'll add more if need be. Okay. And then we're gonna do, because I still want to add some shadows on him, light yellow glaze. Okay, let's grab dark sepia. I like to communicate through music, right? Is this it? This is nougat, which is also a good one to have on hand. Let's see, that's walnut brown. Dark sepia, here we go. We could do walnut brown, or wait, what's this one? This is walnut brown. Let's actually do a little bit of walnut brown on these areas of him that are a little bit darker. Not a ton. So we also have his whiskers to do here as well. But I'm gonna do it on his left side. A little bit underneath. Okay. All right, before we go any further, let's go ahead and use our blender. Squares have been gathering dust. You need to give them some love. Wait, your boyfriend squares? I feel like it doesn't stand for boyfriend. I feel like I'm wrong on that one. All right, so we're gonna use our blender. It's gonna be something that I should probably know. And I'll be like, oh, right. Okay. Again, it looks rough now, but this is one of those trust the process kind of deals. Oh, okay, yep. one, it was something else, and two, I should have known that. I'm like, wait a minute, boyfriend squares? Are they in square shapes these days? I don't know. Oh boy, it feels like a Monday. No, I'm not gonna judge. Maybe you like square boyfriends. I'm just saying, SpongeBob, right? All right, so now we're gonna do a white Prismacolor. There we go. All right, see how that's kind of smoothed out? Right, that's what I was thinking. You know, they got like boyfriend jeans. Maybe these are boyfriend squares. It's a thing. Right, SpongeBob, exactly. I need more I know, right? We're like, I need a refill here. Okay, so I'm just kind of smoothing things out, and then we're gonna go in and redefine everything. And this is part of the reason why I don't like to cover the entire thing in paint, because you get that kind of rough texture all the way around. At least this way, there's still some paper that's exposed. Okay, so now I want, yeah, we're gonna grab just a little bit of dark sepia. And we'll redefine the whiskers and everything when we are done here. Okay, just a little bit there. And there. Okay, now let's go ahead and grab the red violet. I'm trying to like look so that it's not a glare on it. Go across that just a bit. I mean, because nothing says this has to be completely yellow. We just want to make sure that we're keeping that contrast of the dark and lights. And then we'll smooth that out again. I think we'll add quite a bit more of that green gold as well. Kind of bridge the gap between the red and everything else. You know how I wish I could play for music while we're listening to this? Like all Lindsey Sterling. That'd be amazing. See, I just gotta meet her, become best friends with her, and then say, hey, can I use your music on the channel? That would go over well, right? All right, so I'm doing green gold now. There we go. So I'm making sure to use the flat side of my pencil and not too sharp a point, because although this matte is actually sticking really well, this matte paint, I don't want to press so hard that I'm scraping the paint off. So I'm avoiding the really sharp points of the pencil. Aw, thanks, Renee. Oh, Pinocchio's Pretty Fish Cleo, right? Hi, Kim. How are you? I feel like I am slightly out of focus. No, I guess not. Okay, let's take the dark sepia and we are going to, oh, got a little bit above it. Okay, I'm gonna get these. That's not right. I don't like that. Hang on. Let's go ahead. My shaky hands made that line go up a little bit higher than I wanted it to. There we go. The joy of a white Prismacolor. Oh, good, Kim. I'm so glad. Okay, and then we're gonna carefully bring this whisker out. And this one, and actually it's a little darker than I intended. I mean, it's okay. Let's get just a little bit of walnut brown. Okay, I'm gonna add some up here. There we go. Okay, let's use a little bit of our blender. But yeah, the 18th is gonna be a super fun stream. Now, I've done, obviously this waterfall is already done, but what I think I want to do, because I didn't overlap any of the water on him, so what I kind of want to do is add a little bit of a shadow under him. So we have the blue waterfall. Let's go ahead and do, let's zoom out a little bit so you can see what we have. We could do just a little bit of Prussian blue, just a little bit. So let's see, I think I have that out already. Helio blue reddish, bluish turquoise, Prussian blue, here we go. Okay. Just a little bit, not a lot. Okay. So we're gonna take that Prussian blue. I'm gonna go very light because it's a lot easier to remove some if I haven't gone too heavy to begin with. Now, if you wanted to get really fancy with him, what you could do is instead of doing the shadow right underneath of him, you could start the edge of the shadow further back to indicate that he is further from the water than it looks like. But for the sake of helping him to stand out from the waterfall, I am putting a slight shadow directly underneath him, and then we'll smooth that out. It looks like not quite as clear on there, but I forget part of it is because I removed the black lines. Cause see, this is clear. So, all right, let's go ahead and use the blender. C3PO, right? Let's see, that's gonna be a little too dark. So we're actually gonna use the white blender. Just kind of smooth out that texture. It doesn't need to be a super dark shadow, just enough that it kind of sits on top and separates him from the waterfall. Using this white kind of softens that edge. And then if I need to, I can go over these, and I probably will. I'll go over these bubbles underneath him. There we go. Okay, just kind of pops them out from that waterfall. Ooh. We're off on this. Okay, let's do a few of these flowers here. So obviously we got some lily pads. Let's do that first. I mean, you can do it any color you want, but I am seeing green for the lily pad. Let's see, that is deep cobalt green. I don't think that's quite what I want. Let's see. Hooker's green could work. And then we'll use the earth green yellowish. So Hooker's green first. Let's see, move him over just a little bit. Okay. I'll probably do pink for the flowers. Now you can choose to define these little lines here as well. A little bit darker on the left side. Thanks, Dawn. Yeah, we are matching. The gold glitter is from ILNP. Which one is it? It is the Empire. I really like that one. It's super sparkly. And then the green is OPI. How does your Zen garden grow? I got the OPI mostly because it takes longer to get the ILNP, and I wanted the ILNP I wanted the nail polish for the live streams. And I was like, well, we'll go for OPI this time. Despite the fact that ILNP is my favorite, just because it has so many sparkly ones. So if you love sparkly nail polish, I'm not affiliated or anything, I just really like them. And they just came out with a base coat and top coat as well. So it's like, well, sweet. All right, then we're gonna do earth green yellowish. Okay. Go over that just a bit. All right, we're gonna use our blender. And careful not to scrape up any of that paint. A little bit of white. Needs to do another collaboration, you and Johanna and your colorings page, right? Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. I don't know if Johanna does those kind of collaborations anymore though. I know that she works with like Stedler and let's see, Stedler, and I feel like there was one other one. But yeah, Arteza and Johanna, I would be all over it. Well, yeah, I guess Arteza has sent her some stuff before. She uses Arteza pencils on occasion. That would be cool. All right, Arteza, if you're listening, collaborate with Johanna and bring me in on it. I would be down with that. All right, let's get just a little bit of this dark sepia. Okay, and let's do a little bit there. Pretty consistently putting a lot of my shadows on the left-hand sides of these. Let's go ahead and grab the chromium green opaque. I'm gonna use that to darken up these lily pads just a little bit. There we go. Just a bit. Okay, and then we'll do these flowers and then we will add a little bit of a shadow underneath like we did the fish. So for the flowers, let's go ahead and grab Permanent Carmine. Do we have that out already? Let's see. Permanent Carmine. Ah, we do not. Perfect. All right, Permanent Carmine and... So let's see, where did it go? There it is. Okay, so Permanent Carmine. And then let's do Pink Matter Lake, which I think I have out already. Hang on. Let's see. Rose Carmine. We could do Rose Carmine, huh? Rose Carmine isn't bad, actually. Go figure. The using one Carmine, then the other. Yeah, that's fine. Let's give them a quick sharpen, though. I want a nice fine point for these. And then we'll probably use cream for the highlight color. I don't know, and I may go back later and add a couple little highlights to the fish. I'm just not sure where I want to add them. And by highlights, I mean like a white paint pen or white paint, whichever. Okay. All right, so Permanent Carmine first. Again, darker color on the left side. Because I'm definitely like seeing little lily pad flowers. And I guess those are purple or pink. I'm definitely going more on the pink side today. See a little bit there too. And, okay. Then let's go in with the Rose Carmine. Now it's not super light in comparison to the other colors, so we're gonna leave just a little bit of extra room for a brighter pink. Let's see, what do I have on hand here? What is this? This is salmon. Salmon could work. Not a ton different, but then when we add the cream on top of it, I think it'll work. Okay, now we're gonna grab cream. All right, sip of coffee real quick. All right, let's use our blender just for a second. Just smoothing that out just a bit. Okay, now let's go in with the, what was that, Permanent Carmine again. Now that I have that white layered on top, there's a little bit less of a risk of accidentally scraping up any of that paint. And you can see that it's working pretty well to have covered up those lines. And pretty much disappear. Oh, I say that as I scrape up a little bit of... Oops, it's all right, we'll make it work. I don't really want to put paint back on it when we've got so much color on it now. So we are just going to... It's just ironic, I'm saying like, oh, it should be good now. And then I scrape it up. Okay, let's do. Oh, Leslie, I feel you on that one, like so much. It's so funny. Steve was taking a picture for me the other day, or filming something for me the other day, and he just held the camera so still, and I'm like, how do you do that? Like, I can't even do. I think because like in my head, I feel like if I try hard enough, or it's like if I concentrate hard enough, then the tremors won't be an issue, right? Like clearly I just need to be better at this, but that's just not, it's just not the case. And then I see like he holds it so still. I'm like, how do you even do that? And then I remember that there's quite a few people in the world that know how to hold things still. But yes, I feel you. Let's see, how are we today? Actually not too bad today. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Left hand a little bit, but I'm okay at the moment. All right, let's add a little bit of blue underneath. It's the beginning of the day though, yeah. I haven't done anything particularly strenuous at the moment. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I just have to take a bunch of pictures of whatever it is I'm trying to photograph and then just hope for the best. Oh, weird. Yeah, she did. Hers is right above you, Kim. Maybe you accidentally blocked her? I don't know. I've done that before. Absolutely. Right, Leslie? Oh my gosh, exactly. It's just like, surely if I just try harder, it's just like, nope. Nope. And I'm like, okay then. Guess that's the way things are. Oh, thank you, Sophie. That's good, Kim. Okay, now let's go ahead and do this one here. Like I said, we're just gonna keep working. I do want to get to the island though, so it's 10:30. We've only been going like half an hour, so we've got plenty of time. When we're done with this little area here, then we'll move up and we'll do this island. So let's see, let's do this other flower here. So we're gonna use that permanent carmine. Oh yeah, live chat versus top chat, absolutely. Like that top chat, I think is more relevant in live streams where there's thousands of people where, you know, you can't read the actual comments versus the gibberish. Oh, Megan, thank you. Get some hypes in chat for Megan. Let's see, for 7 months. Very nice. Go use some hypes, exclamation point hype. Thank you so much, Megan. Megan, if you have not grabbed it yet, there is a download for this month for the free coloring download. Or for the members download. Oh my gosh, I realized I kind of went around in circles there. Words are hard today. We get exclamation point words in chat. Oh my goodness. All right, so permanent carmine. Raise your hand if you have not adjusted to daylight savings. Also, the cats haven't. Mostly because, so the cats have automatic feeders because we have an older cat that needs to eat multiple times a day. And if we do it at the wrong time, she'll not do well later in the day. So it took me a little bit to switch over the cats. Let's see, I'm using rose carmine. The cat's food dishes. So I only just did that yesterday. So they've been thoroughly grumpy that their times have changed. If I remember correctly, isn't this the last daylight savings? Didn't they pass a bill or something to end it? You can see, yay! Oh, awesome, Kim. Yeah, that's only happened to me once where I was in top chat and the only person I couldn't see was Mona for whatever reason. I'm like, it's not like Mona's in like here all the time. Like it shouldn't be blocking me from Mona. I don't know. It was weird. I don't know how YouTube decides these things. Okay, and then let's add just a little bit of this one. That was last year, I thought? I don't know. I know that we had to do daylight savings this year. Okay, then we're gonna use, that was walnut brown, and then this is brown ochre. Hi, Celeste, how are you? Oh, they passed in the Senate, but it didn't pass in the House. Ugh. And here I was like, yay, we don't have to do it anymore. Hi, Jet Girl, how are you? All right, so light yellow glaze. Then let's go ahead and use our blender. There it is. There we go. Okay, let's see. Let's do what we did on the top one, only kind of by accident. Let's add a little sepia to the edge just to keep it consistent. Okay. Move that out just a bit. There we go. All right, let's put a little bit of blue underneath. Right? Exactly. Why is coffee so delicious? I wonder if you missed it. I've been using this as my coaster. This was that finished project I did with Kelly. So, yeah, it's been my coaster. Oh, I was just like, wait, in our dark house, why is your house dark? Sounds good, Dawn. Enjoy your haircut. I did not do my hair today. I did a little bit of makeup too. But that's definitely a reason why I don't have a face cam all the time, because there are some days I just don't want to do hair and makeup. Oh, that's right, because you had oh my gosh. Is that like black coffee that you're drinking? Where it doesn't have any flavor, or are you adding creamer to it? And does it still at least give you energy? Because I mean, even if you can't taste it, it does give you a little bit of energy, right? Great, almost well, just a sniffling left, so yay. Oh, did you have a cold? Is that what it was? All right, so now we're gonna do this bottom part here. These are bubbles. Let's get these rocks done real quick. We're gonna get our black and our grays. There we go. All right, so let's do rocks. And I just have kind of gray under where this line is at, and I'm fine with it ending there. Okay, get a few bubbles behind it. I'll probably touch up some of these bubbles that I've accidentally colored on while we've been doing this. Let's see, that's a bubble. Okay. Ah, yeah, caffeine migraine. That's rough. Well, I'm still getting my migraines, but we're just waiting until January. Let's see, cold gray 4, waiting until January until I can go get another MRI, and then they'll see if this little resident in my head has changed in size at all. But I have a feeling that the specialist will want to do surgery for it. So we'll see. I'll probably have to take off streams while I can't see you. Thanks, Elise. All right, so now we have cold gray 3. There we go. All right, let's use a little bit of blender. Drink it plain, no cream or sugar. Is that what you normally drink it as pre-COVID? Or did you change it because you can't taste it? Thanks, Kim. Okay, let's do a slightly different color for this one. Let's do purple. What is this purple here? This is purple violet. We could do that. Purple violet and magenta. Okay. See, I tried that. I cannot get on board with black coffee. It's too bitter for me. I should ask Steve though, because like Steve likes dark chocolate. I wonder if there's some sort of correlation with, you know, taste buds and whether or not you like what kind of things you also like in conjunction with black coffee. No, I can't have sugar, not do good. Okay. Yeah, Callie, I can't do it. It's a little cup of happy in the morning. Oh, you'd be surprised. So many things have sugar. Some say add a little salt to the black coffee. I've heard that. I haven't tried it. Connie, hello, how are you? But yes, I've heard that putting salt in it helps. Does it make it taste salty at all though? That's my question. Okay, let's use a little bit of the Prussian blue. Went out of the lines just a little bit there, but it's okay. Just want to give it some definition. Okay, and we're not going to use gel pen for the stem. We're just going to grab Hooker's green and extend those stems down there. We've got a little leaf here. Are we still in frame? Yes. It's such a small area, but I can't help but add detail to it. The salt works. You don't need much dash. Oh, to the grounds before you brew. Okay. No salty taste. Interesting. Do you add salt to yours, Renee? I don't know, I probably like sweet things too much to give it up entirely. I'm telling you, I just gotta find a time to do it, and I gotta transition myself back into having gluten again. That would be wonderful. Chrome oxide green, because now that I know that my migraines like aren't related to that, so I'll probably wait till after I have the surgery to remove it and then like test to see how things are. And yeah, if I don't need to keep gluten out of my diet anymore, I kind of would like to go back. I miss bread. Oh, interesting. Okay, that was chrome oxide green, and then I'm gonna use May green. Use a Keurig and drink morning blend, which is a light roast. Ah, yeah, I don't like a dark roast on mine. I want light roast all the time. Okay, and we're gonna smooth that out just a bit. Oh, I shouldn't have used my hand. Yeah, we may finish this today. All right, and then let's see, what other greens do I have out here? Let's see, deep cobalt green. Yeah, we can use that. Let's see. I think that was a leaf there. Leaf, leaf. Trying to keep track of it all. Did anybody get Iron Flame, the new book that came out? Everybody seems to. I have it on Audible. I just haven't listened to it yet. Let's see. I'm using light phthalo green. There we go. And we'll do the same to these little leaves that are down here. Go. Yeah, it's book 2 of oh, I am drawing a blank on her first book. But yeah, everybody's been all hyped up about it. All right, then let's go ahead and do emerald green for these leaves here. I do like the removing of the lines, but I will say I don't know that I would do an entire, it took like twice as long trying to cover up all these lines. Maybe I'll like consider it again if I don't do like each line individually and I just paint the whole thing over with gouache. But then you're coloring on this texture for the whole thing. Yes, so I used the Artiso white gouache. It's a matte paint to lighten the lines. Right, I could eat cake again. Oh, I'm sure oat milk has to, well, I guess it depends on the kind of oat milk creamer has sugar in it. Oat milk by itself, though? I don't know if it does. Well, and I've seen like people make their own oat milk and almond milk. I mean, basically you add water, you put it in a blender, and then you strain, or you let it sit for a while, I think, and then you strain out like the oatmeal or the almonds. I haven't tried it though. Okay, last little leaf over here. Let's do a darker one. Let's do the chrome oxide green, and then we're gonna shift up and we're gonna work on this little house here. Let's see, how are we doing on time? 10:49. I feel like we could finish this today. And I may actually even go just a tiny bit longer today, just so that we can finish it. Oh, and then my next question is, because I know we just did like a lot of Johanna with that 10-part one we did. We're gonna do a poll. After this page, let's see. I'm on caps right now. Okay, would you like to color more in small victories or something else? Something else meaning something like a different illustrator. Okay, small victories, victoires, that's what I'm spelling, victories, or something new. All right, go ahead and vote and let me know. Because, I mean, you know me, I would do all Johanna all the time, but I can also do that on my own time if you guys are getting burnt out. Because we will be doing it again on the 18th. Goodness knows I want to do a ton of her stuff, but I also don't mind doing it on my own if you guys are wanting something new. I could also do like put a vote in the community tab as well. Let's see, for the color, let's go ahead and grab the May Green. Yeah, I'll see what wins here today. And then I may do a follow-up in the community tab and just ask everybody there. Okay, so there's that leaf. Let's shift on up and we are gonna do the little house now. Okay, so like I said, I added this little kind of dirt portion like I did over here to this one because I wanted it to look more like, you know, it was an island that kind of broke out of the ground. So let's see, did you finish the elf girl with the umbrella? I did not, no, and I haven't yet, because then this book came and I was like, woo! Hi, Jennifer. Oh, wait, did you use the gouache straight or did you thin it with her? I missed that part of you. Yes, so I did do it straight out of the tube, but I got the paintbrush wet. Obviously, the more water you add, the thinner the consistency is going to be. But, I mean, you could do either or. I just had water on the paintbrush. All right, let's start with walnut brown for our darkest portion here. Okay, so I have the water kind of overlap it just a little bit. And then I also have these kind of textures here. So we're gonna follow that as well. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna grab, what else do I have for light green? Skin and hair. Oh, we could do skin and hair. We haven't done that in a little while. I could always color the download from this month too. I haven't, did I color that? Oh no, I did color that already. Never mind. Let's see. Oh, so far Small Victories is winning. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's use a little bit of Bister. I'm gonna start filling that in just a bit. Okay, and then let's actually throw in our cream already. I know it's little baby cream. Probably need to order some individuals at some point. All right, then let's see. Are we bright enough? It's just my phone. Oh yeah, the brightness was down on the phone. Okay. I suppose we could probably turn it up one. There we go, that's better. All right, let's use a little bit of the burnt sienna. Okay, let's grab our sepia. Let's see, that's walnut brown. Bring our pencils all over here. Let's see, burnt umber. I know I had sepia out, didn't I? I'm losing my mind. Losing my mind. Let's see, that's cold gray. All right, we'll just use something else. I know it's like sitting here somewhere, but I'm just not seeing it. Yeah, we'll use something else. Okay, let's see, walnut brown. Wait here, burnt umber. Let's use a little bit of black, actually. Use just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit of black. All right, then we're gonna go in with the, let's see, walnut brown or burnt umber. Let's do a little bit of burnt umber. Some of that darker shadow underneath. Go. Okay, then walnut brown again. Good morning, Josephine, how are you? Aw, thanks. Okay, so walnut brown. Okay, then we're gonna grab the Bister. Let's see, nougat, if we have it. Yeah, nougat, here we go. Make sure I'm defining those kind of uneven bits. Okay. And we have, let's see, brown, that's Bister. I want brown ochre. Here we go, brown ochre. Run away, pencil. Go. Okay, let's use our little blender here. Yeah, but some of those lazy mornings are so nice. Just take your time getting out of bed. Check your email. I try not to doom scroll in the morning. But when I wake up, I generally have messages, emails, and all that stuff to go through. So it's like, first part of the day, I'm like, well, how much of this work can I actually do without getting out of bed? Sometimes though, if it's a super important email that I need to respond to, like I can't do it on my phone. I need to have the keys, I need to have spell check, all the things. All right, let's do burnt umber again. I want to get through there. Okay, let's see, how am I liking that? I think that's okay for now. All right, we're gonna leave that and we're gonna move up to the grass here. So let's do, nice, right? Exactly. Switch away from cow milk. Almost first oat milk, which I like better. There's a really good oat milk creamer that I liked, and then our grocery store stopped carrying it. All right, chrome oxide green. All right, so I have the water overlapping a little bit, so we're gonna try and stick with that. Ooh, you know what we could do to add just a little bit extra? We're going to do, let's see, light yellow glaze, all right? And we're gonna add that light yellow glaze to here because we're gonna make these lights on. Okay, so we're gonna have it here. And now we can kind of work around that just a little bit. So this is the chrome oxide green. Okay. There we go. All right, and then let's get the permanent green. A little bit behind the yellow. We're gonna use white on this, so it won't be quite as bright yellow as it is right now. And then let's do a little bit of the light green. Okay. Let's use the blender. Kind of smooth that out. And then we're gonna do just a little bit of white. Soften those edges just a little bit. Maybe make that yellow not quite as yellow. There we go. Okay, and then let's see, this one is favorite milk is called Not Milk. It's most milk-like in texture. I'm vegan, allergic to dairy, and a bunch of it. Oh, goodness. Claire, hello, Claire. We were talking about the live that we have coming up the 18th. Claire, did you see Johanna's story that she shared this morning? I was just cracking up. She had originally shared the story where it said, my 3 favorites, and then she realized that it was actually the 4 of us, and she's just like, oh, oops, and then she put this. She was like, which one do you think didn't make the cut? Yeah, Kim, I love it. That's one of the reasons that I'm using it in this book, because it's giving me that fine point for like small details and stuff. So yes, highly recommend polys for this book. They're lovely. Okay, let's grab Juniper. Right? Yeah, I was cracking up so hard. I was like, that's hilarious. Well, you know, I phrased it in a way, I don't know. I think whenever, because I'll probably make a new story about it at some point when we get closer. And I'll probably list all 4 of our names on it this time, just so that there's like no confusion. Be like, no, it's all of us. Don't worry. Music stopped here. Turn it back on. I always forget to put it on repeat. Oh, what are we at for the poll? 68%. There we go. 39 votes. Okay. All right. Yeah. 68% to 32. Sweet. All right. I don't even think I'll put it in the community chat. I think we'll do another Johanna page, which I am down with. Specifically Small Victories, Johanna, because oh my gosh, there are so many cute pages. Yeah, no pun. Yeah. Ooh, good tip. Yeah, definitely the polys. I mean, you could do Prismacolors in here, but like for whatever reason, I'm just like gravitating towards the polys for all these pages. It gives us a nice sharp point. I'll probably switch out at some point though, because I don't want to use up my polys completely. I already have a few short, stubby ones that are reaching the end of their life. But yeah, I really like polys with it. Yay, Claire, so excited! Oh, wait, Suzanne! I was like, wait, is Suzanne here? Hi, Suzanne! We were just talking about the 18th one. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so fun. I was trying to think. I don't think we've all four been in a live stream before. And the next thing is we need to do this more often. Like, absolutely. Do I have greens I haven't used yet? I do have some greens I haven't used yet. Let's see. These are darker. What's this one? This is grass green. We'll use that. Why not? Right? I didn't think we had. Oh, just finished work. Nice. Yeah, we most definitely should. Okay, let's see. Grass green. You know, the occasional weekend stream. It's so fun. Like I said, I know it looks a little rough now, but once we fill it all in, it'll work. So let's go ahead and use our blender real quick. Claire, do you know what page you want to color first when it comes in? Because I assume you'll also do a review too, right? I love your reviews. You're always so thorough. Like, especially if I have like a brand new illustrator, I'm like, all right, well, let's go check Claire and see if she's done a flip through on this yet. If you're not following Claire, you should. The same goes for Suzanne. If you're not following Suzanne, you should. Really? Wait, how is that possible? Well, gosh, we definitely do need to do that. I guess kind of, yeah. The different time zones, I suppose, make it difficult. I know I had you for the Harry Potter-a-thon. Oh my gosh, Claire, why have we not done this more before? I'm gonna go to Pass Me and boot her in the tuchus and say, hey, get it together. Like, we should have done one way before this. Oh my gosh. I've done plenty of group, like, with people. Oh my goodness. Yes, we need to do more. No idea what pages I've tried to avoid them. Oh, really? Okay, okay. Well, I suppose this one isn't too spoilery? Spoilery? Is that a word? Since it's just the title page. But, oh, I can't wait to see what you do with it. Okay, do I want to leave these leaves for now? Leave the leaves. But it's hashtag mom joke. We may come back to these leaves once we add more around it. So instead of these leaves on the side, let's work on the house a little bit. So it's got this kind of thing on top, and I know it's hard to see, but it looks like I'm imagining it as moss. So I kind of want to color this a little bit like a mushroom house. So I have a favorite one from the book. I don't know that I have a favorite one yet. I don't know, that little frog, I kind of love him so much. And that's the one I did on Suzanne's Instagram. Yeah, all of them. There you go. They're so cute. They're so cute. Oh, there you go. I need to be on a good website. None that are running sales on them if you're talking about the polys. Okay, so let's start with beige red. We're gonna need a little bit of brown here. Okay. There we go. Let's get a little bit of, let's see, where is Nougat? Here we go. Or, do I want Bister? I think I'll do Bister instead. Right, yes, color families. It's brilliant. I love it. I am so behind on my charts. Like, I keep saying, like, I've got lists and everything, but I just have not had time. Like, it's crazy. I mean, it's a good busy. It's a good busy for sure. But I have said no to a couple of projects just because, I don't know. I mean, you guys know I had that thing going on with my head, and so I was just like, I just need some time to process. So we're gonna pull back a little bit on the you know, work related projects, and we're just gonna take some time to process all this. Right? a lone anxious wolf. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, we need to do that way more often, Claire. Absolutely. I think because, you know, like you and I, we've always like done the books at the same time or whatever else, but I guess it just never came up. Well, we're gonna remedy that. Yes, now there will be 4 of us. Oh, we need to make it like a regular thing. You know, every couple of months we'll do a live stream together and just like shenanigans. When Belinda was streaming more, she and I used to do fun like challenge ones. But back when Laura Rafferty was streaming too, like they did one, I think Connie did it and I think Belinda did it, but they did a really fun live stream where the challenge was you had to color with socks on your hands. You know, something so goofy with that. Belinda and I once had tiny hands on our fingers and we had to color a page using our tiny hands. We had to do using finger paint. We had to do one where we did tissue paper. Ooh, that would be good. I love that. All right, so now we're gonna do dark red because I want to color this kind of like a little mushy house. So we're going to leave where the moss is. Just those goofy challenges. I did it with Steve, and Steve and I did blindfolded coloring. That was just hilarious. And then so I was blindfolded at one point, and then Steve was blindfolded at one point. I think Steve's picture is still hanging on the fridge. But yeah, those little challenges sometimes are super fun. Like, you know the page isn't gonna turn out good, but it's just about, you know, having fun on that. I need to do another one of those challenge ones. Okay, so that was the dark red. Then let's do rose carmine. Let's see. There we go, rose carmine. I went over to Belinda's stream at one point and we put together tiny houses. That was fun. Rose carmine, and then we'll do... Oh, it was so messy and they looked absolutely... Well, I mean, for finger paint, for what they were, it was probably pretty good. I did another group stream. I can't remember who all was involved, but we were only allowed to use crayons. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna tell you right now, layering with crayons is monstrous. They do not layer. Absolutely not. You just gotta hope you got your correct color the first time around. I think I was coloring like a Grazia Salvo page. I mean, it wasn't terrible. I think I've got it lurking somewhere in here, but my goodness, I was not rushed to do that again anytime soon. Actually, I don't want to use that. We're gonna use, let's see, burnt umber is what we're gonna use. Get just a little bit of shadow under here, and then we'll add a little bit more of the dark red. But yeah, totally, Claire. We need to do way more of those. Like, why didn't I think of this before? That is true. That is true. Yes, you can blend them with the Caran d'Ache blender. Yes. At the time, though, I was like, this isn't working. Oh my goodness. Although we drew the line at coloring using our feet. That's for a whole other part of the internet. Do that on the only crayons. Oh goodness. Yeah, I like that with a little kind of mushy house with the red roof. Obviously, we still need to do the door. Why did I never sharpen my prisms with this, and I just did it on autopilot there for a second. All right, we're just gonna smooth that out. Right? Yeah, no feet pics. Okay, here we go. When all that hype about NSYNC coming and potentially doing a tour, people were like, so I could mortgage my house, and one lady's like, well, guess I gotta start taking pictures of my feet so they could go to the concert. All right, chrome oxide green now. We're gonna do this moss. We're gonna come back and do the door here in just a bit, but I am anxious to get this moss on here. It's definitely gonna be more of a yellowish kind of green. There's a little bit of texture to it too, which we will go ahead and add because that's what kind of gave me the idea for the moss. If you wanted, you could color it like it's snow. you go. And like I said, this is the chrome oxide green. Let's grab we got two of these kind of yellowish green ones. Right? Yeah, it was definitely, it was also like a good lesson. We use May Green. Good lesson in letting go a little bit so that, you know, because you can't really control the outcome. It's the same thing with like fluid art. Like it was definitely a lesson in letting go of control because you can't do much with fluid art. It kind of does what it wants. All right, then we're gonna use earth green yellowish. Yeah. Then let's use our blender, kind of smooth it out. Got a very Mario vibe to it. That is copyright, so I'll stop. Okay. Here we go. All right, let's use a little bit more of that chrome oxide green. Darken up the edge of that. And come around the edges over here. And we'll grab that. What was this? This was the earth green yellowish. Yeah, they were always just like fun things. Like, we know this isn't gonna turn out good, but it is still fun to try and do something kind of off the wall a little bit. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna add a bit more shadow directly under the roof. We still have those leaves, but let's go ahead and do the door real quick. And I'm gonna do it in the same red that I did the roof. So this is red. No, I didn't. I did dark red for that, not red violet. Okay, so dark red for the trim here. Then we've got the permanent carmine. Okay. And then we'll get the rose carmine. Let's see, that's salmon. I was using rose carmine already. Well, I'm apparently losing my marbles. Okay, we'll do a different color. Let's do the salmon. Yeah, that'll work. We're still in frame, yes. And you know, you do not have to put as much detail as I'm putting on this. Like, this is, if doing it this much is tedious, like, don't stress yourself out. Do it where you're comfortable. I tried making something with resin the other night, made it till it has to be. It was fun. Yeah. So I did that thing with the Illumilite that does, you know, they do a lot of resin stuff, and it's definitely a bit of a learning curve. Absolutely. I had made a mold maker for it. I had a silicone mold already for rings, but it's not anything I'm ever gonna sell by any means. It's just for myself. It's still fun though. It's still fun. I enjoy it. What did you try and make with it? Would love to try fluid acrylic art, but don't have. Yes. Okay. Yeah. It is. I was able to cut down. I'm using light cobalt turquoise. I was able to cut down on some of the mess by using a lot of reusable things. Like, of course, I have it with pens and stuff in it now. But like for the measuring cup, I would use this. And yeah, it's got measurements like on the inside, but I haven't done fluid art in a while. I also clearly haven't put away pens and markers in a while either. Some trinket trays, Christmas ornaments that I overfilled them broke. Oh no! Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard. That, and I don't have the best ventilation in my office, so I mean, I can open up the window and everything, but it's also stifling in Texas, so you don't want to like leave the window open for too long. So it definitely has to be like the right kind of day for me to do it also. All right, let's use not walnut brown. Let's use a little bit of, what is this, dark indigo? Yeah, that could work. I'm gonna do it on this part of the door. There we go, like that. Let's grab that dark red again. I did tell Steve though that I want to take pictures this week, and I mentioned it earlier, just because I want to get a jump on Christmas cards this year. There's and I'll fill you guys in more on it if it becomes relevant for you to know, but there's a very high likelihood that the next couple of months up until Christmas is going to be kind of insane for us. And again, when it becomes relevant, I'll let you guys all know what it is, but if I can get the Christmas stuff done and out of the way to where all I have to do is just pop them in the mail, that's gonna make my life immensely easier. I was using an apparently foolproof type of resin that is odorless. It takes 25 minutes to dry. I just can't help you to print things with the resin. Oh, very cool. Oh, he has a resin, or is it a 3D printer? Resin printer? Let's see. So we're just gonna, there's just lines here. So we're just gonna outline with blue a little bit. Go. Okay, now we're gonna add a little bit more shadow to the body of the mushroom house. So let's see, this is, do I want walnut brown? Oh wait, here's that dark sepia. Okay, we're gonna do dark sepia. We're gonna do that right under, sharpen it real quick. 3D printer would be cool. Cause then I could like, cause that's the thing is I made a dice mold with some dice we already had, but technically I can't do anything with those dice except keep it for myself. If I were to print my own dice designs, then I could. Not that I would, it would be kind of weird adding dice to my Etsy store. That's kind of not the kind of store that it is, but it'd be fun. I am trying to figure out what I want to put in Christmas cards this year though. Because I usually send Christmas cards out to, you know, fellow streamers and everything. And so I want to probably send a sticker. I think last year I did a bookmark. And then of course pictures go out to family and friends and everything. So I'm just adding a little bit of shadow where this dark sepia is. Oh, let's soften this just a little bit. I didn't mean for that to be that dark. Softer shadow there. There we go, that's good. And we could probably add a little bit more yellow in those windows. He has both filament and resin printer. His room has 6 foot. Oh my gosh! Does he do it for work or is it just a hobby? Let's see. But also, that sounds so fun. Hi, Kelly, thank you. All right, 182. Yeah. All right, let's shift up and we're gonna do these other leaves and flowers. How are we doing on time? We're doing fantastic. Guys, I think we'll stay until we finish this today. All right, let's see. Do I want to do Hooker's green? Let's actually just adjust these leaves just a little bit. I want to darken up their green just a skosh. Yeah, I like that better. Just a little bit more. Yeah, I like that more. Let's see. Oh, that's right. Sorry. The funny thing is, Renee, I didn't read the name and I thought that was Claire was saying it was her husband. But yes, sorry, I sounded surprised, but I know your husband does it. I literally registered that as it was Claire's husband. I was just like, oh, but yes. No, he does, your husband, he does what I've still got the, if you guys want to see, Renee actually, oh, I think I just knocked this. Let's see, is that? Got unplugged the. Oh well, I think my little camera's frozen now because I accidentally put my foot down and I pulled it out. Oh, I'll put the lid on there. Anyway, but there's a big one here, and then I've got some small ones. If you know Doctor Who, you'll know what these are. But I have an entire shelf for Doctor Who stuff, and so we have a Weeping Angel. A big one, and then the baby one. And then there's 3 of these ones, but I've got them. Renee, that TARDIS that you guys sent along, I have these 4 ones surrounding it, like in that first episode where we meet the Weeping Angels and they all look at each other. But yeah, I got a whole little Doctor Who shelf here. Okay, let's zoom back in. Here we go. All right, we need to do these leaves, right? I love Doctor Who. I can print the art things from you, so we don't give any yours, so it's not. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I can see that. How like the more you do, it could be a little chaotic. Are you leaving the center circle clear? Center circle. Oh, I forgot about the center circle. I don't know. I think in my head I had planned to. What do you guys think? Should we fill the center circle? Here, well, let's do it. Let's do another poll. Okay. I totally spaced that. Okay. should we fill the center circle? I can't spell. I went Searle say. Circle. Okay. Yes. Or no, I love the polls. It's so much easier when I just like want to ask the group a question. I think I did. Ink blend the center. I don't know if I want to add ink to it. I'd be too nervous that I'd mess up all the pencil we just did. Yes, the waterfall is coming out of it, and I added that. I added the waterfall, and I think in my head what I had planned was kind of like wispy color that kind of goes in and sort of frames the words on the inside, because I wanted to do the little leaves on the inside too. So yeah, thank you for that, though I totally spaced it. All right, so this is chrome oxide green. I mean, I think we'll still finish it today because I would like to have it complete. But yeah, I totally spaced it. I think just a full solid color would take away from everything we've done on the outside. So definitely some sort of blend. Something translucent. Ooh, yeah, wispy color. Yes, wispy coloring. Okay, I think wispy we could do. We could add some clear glitter on top of that. My only concern with adding paint is that it might crinkle the paper. Now I could iron it like Barbara suggested, but because I want to like color the back parts too. I don't know. All right, well, let's finish this and then we'll do the wispy color. And then if we want more, then we could go ahead and add some glitter. We could always do a week of Stella glitter too. When I think paint, though, I also think of the dragon glaze because that is like super sparkly. The simplicity, I do like that too. Yes. I mean, you can't go wrong with glitter. Everybody loves glitter. Thanks, Ronnie. How are you today, Ronnie? Okay, so with that one there, now we've got a yellow, we've got a green. Let's do some more kind of bluish leaves, and we could add a little bit of red also. So this is emerald green. Gonna go against that chromium. I want to say creamium, that's not right. Chromium green opaque or chrome green opaque. What is that? Yes, chrome oxide green. Oh my gosh, I can't read. Reading is hard. Yeah, I think we'll add a little bit of red to these leaves too. A small lake in the circle? No, too much detail. Most of the details for the outside, I think it would make it too chaotic if I tried to fit a lake. Although I suppose I can see what you mean, where it like comes from the water, so the lake would go there. But no, because it would cover up most of it. It's a nice idea though, I do like it. All right, a little bit of red. Let's do, what's this one here? Technically, I do have a little tool where I could, but the issue with that is, so it comes with, here we go. Okay, so it's this little tool here, and I have to find where I put the foil from it. I don't think it's in this drawer behind me. But what you do is you plug this in. It's a USB thing, and it's not like a soldering pen. Basically, I have some foil, and I would lay the foil over the top, and then I would write with it on here. But the issue is you can't see it over the top. Thanks, Claire. I am all about the rainbows, man. There's no shortage of rainbows in my world, and I am okay with that. Got my small, oh, awesome. The butterfly page. I'd have to look through and see what it is. Now, like I said, now that I have this tracing paper in here, I can't flip through it nearly as quick. All right, so we're gonna use Matter 142. I'm just gonna add some red in a few places. It's definitely become inadvertently my signature color palette for sure. Like most of the time when you see the soft pastel, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's probably that one. All right, let's see, light phthalo green. And then we're gonna blend this through so it doesn't look so rough. We still have this flower and these two little guys to do too, but I think we'll do it. Oh, it's in the beginning pages. Hang on, now I'm curious. Is it this one? Oh, can't see it. Is it this one? Because that one's definitely on the list. Oh, no. Oh, that is pretty. Okay, I like that too. There's so many of them. Oh, Ronnie, awesome. Hey, if you post it online, don't forget to tag me. I'd love to see it. Claire, what was that picture you shared the other day? Someone did a really great job on that portrait that you put out. You shared it. I was like, oh, that's so good. All right, so I'm just gonna use the blender here. And then we'll probably use the white to soften this just a little bit. We might actually add a little bit of orange in here too. Let's do that. Awesome. Right? That's what I'm thinking, Kelly. My oldest, Danielle, was 8, I believe, when she did her first one. She might have been 7. She's been working on it for a while. I will say she didn't quite have the attention. Like, I can't even say that for sure because I haven't even finished one. She's got about 5 rows done on it, and she's kind of petered out. But I mean, I say go for it. You know, get him I think I got her just an inexpensive one from Amazon. It was like a Tinkerbell one that they could just have fun with. I wouldn't invest a lot of money in one for them because I mean, heck, I'm a grown up and even I don't have the patience to finish one. I've been working on the one Belinda gave me for how many years now? So is it the what's the word that is it the kind of one where they get bored with things easier or they get hyper fixated on things? If hyperfixation is a thing, then yeah, they might enjoy that quite a bit more. Let's see, chrome oxide green, just a little bit. I want to darken the edge of it. Yeah, because if they're hyper fixated, then yeah, they'll probably finish it no problem. But I'm also of the mind of if they want to try something and it isn't going, you know, it's not like they want, you know, to have a pony for the first time, or they want to, you know, have music lessons where the instrument's $300 and you have to stick with the lessons. That's one thing. But I am all about letting them try things to get their kind of passion going about it. Little Emily, for her birthday this year, I got her some quality. Now they were the Winsor & Newton Cotmans, which is technically the student grade. Sorry, I have a little bit of blue I want to fill in there. Technically a student grade one, but they're still high. They're not just Crayola watercolors, and she has moved enough with her skill as an artist that I wanted to get her something that would encourage her. I'm using chromium green opaque. Encourage her to continue to do something. And you know, when you're at an age where being, you know, grown up is cool, but you don't exactly want them to grow up yet, I think giving her quality art supplies now is going to help her appreciate the supplies later. So I got her some quality watercolors and watercolor books, and I even got her a beginner like how-to watercolor thing, and she was over the moon. That's fair. What, Kelly, what about Rosie from the Jetsons, where she just does your housework for you and all the cooking, and I'm down with having Rosie, man. Oh yeah, ornaments. Perfect. Yeah, something small and achievable. Exactly. Oh, awesome, Kara. But yeah, I am all about encouraging them to do their things. You know, you always hear about like people that are really good at what they do, and they're like, oh yeah, I started doing such and such a thing at a young age or whatever. I mean, you see some of those kids on MasterChef, and it's just like, how do you know how to do the correct cutting of vegetables? Like what? And that's just because at some point their parents thought like, oh, hey, let's go ahead and try this. And they're like, okay. Let's see. Let's grab phthalo green. Right? Maybe if you had Rosie, but like you could shrink her down to travel size version. Okay, so phthalo green. But yeah, I was really excited just because I was concerned maybe she might like think that the book was boring, but she was very excited to get it. And it's nice because it's something that I can do with her also. Okay, so just filling that in. Now there's a lot of green here, and I would really like it if it kind of stood out from one another. So we're gonna use, let's see, indigo. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, the kiddos have their own easels as well. I mean, obviously I'm not getting them like a $200 easel, but something that has drawers, something like I've gotten them in past Christmases, like a tabletop easel, something that they can set on their desk, something that makes them feel like they have special quality items, you know? Now, granted, obviously I'm not going to get a 2-year-old, you know, quality art supplies, but when they start to get older and you know that they are responsible enough to take care of said items, but also like appreciate the quality of them, that's when I go for it. Okay, I think I'm good with those leaves. Let's do these little flowers, and we got these little things that are sticking up. Let's go ahead and use, right, it's perfect. All right, 278 chrome oxide green. But yeah, I am all about fostering interests in things. Okay, we're gonna leave that because we'll probably do gel pen on the top. Let's do these little, what would you call them? Like bluebells, blossoms? We'll probably do them in like, we could do them in a purple. Oh, but see, that's nice. He has a hard time sleeping, but he has a way to cope with it. Like he understands, okay, well, I can't sleep. Rather than just like wanting to play video games or something, he does that until he's ready to go to sleep. I think that's good. I'd use gel pen on the stems, but I feel like that's gonna make it too dark. All right, that was Prussian blue. Now I'm using light cobalt turquoise. Okay, we're gonna get a little bit of cream on this as well. There we go. All right, now let's use our white. I'm gonna smooth that out a little bit. Let's see, let's grab our black because the edge of this flower has kind of disappeared from the border. Just want to make that stand out just a little bit more. And so we'll do the same on this side as well. There we go. All right, and then let's do the stem. Just gonna use, and I'm just using Hooker's green for this one. Yep. Oh, I realized I was slightly out of frame for that one, sorry. Then we got these little things here. You know what? Let's just go ahead and use pencil for this. So this is purple violet. Here we go. And then let's fill the inside with, aw, thanks, Kelly. Let's see, inside with light magenta. Go. Okay, so that little island is done. We could probably do a little bit, like this one got a little bit darker, so I may go back and darken that up just a bit, but I think it's okay. All right, let's do these two little fellas and this flower, and then we'll do the inside. I think we've still got 30 minutes. We're doing great on time. Okay, so for this flower, let's zoom out just a bit. Okay, so I did a yellow flower here, red here. My idea is I don't want to do purple flower because it's gonna sink into that background. I think that we could do pink with that, and I think it'll look nice and pop appropriately. So we got lots of pinks to choose from here. Get these all out here. So let's start with middle purple pink. Okay. There we go. And again, darker side is just on the left side. Now, this flower, I did just cover completely in the gouache. And now I'm almost thinking using it, because there's no edge of the paint, it's actually going over the top of it really nice. I might need to do a test with another page and just paint it completely with the white gouache, because it's really not too bad here. And I probably could have done a second layer of gouache to white out these lines even more. It's like when you're doing it for yourself, as long as you can see the lines, like I know it's harder for you guys to see, but in, you know, IRL, in real life, it's really not that bad. Okay, now we're gonna do pink matter. I think we'll bring in some cream as well. We'll definitely need to do a slightly darker color after we get all these on. Okay. A little bit more. All right, let's do some cream. And I really love oily pencils. They blend so much better for me. Oh, that's great. See, it's always nice when you find what works for you. Absolutely. Okay, a little bit of cream. Should really get a pencil extender for this one. Okay, there we go. All right, let's use our blender real quick. Just kind of smooth that out. There we go, like that. Hi, Annette, how are you? Okay, let's go in with our indigo. Move all the pencils. All right, we're gonna go in with indigo just a bit. Go. Okay, around the side. Okay, and then we're gonna grab, let's see, this is the middle purple. Ooh, actually, you know what we might like to use instead? Let's see, it says, very well, thank you. This page looks amazing. Thank you. My book arrives tomorrow. So excited. I've had it on order since February. Yes, I think I pre-ordered mine, I think around the same time, or might have been April. Getting into watercolor pencils too, because I'm loving Inktense pencils, so I want to try them. Yes, oh, watercolor pencils are so much fun. Let's give this a quick sharpen. I know, like, I don't even know okay, so I pre-ordered that ages ago, but I'm pretty sure the two extra ones I pre-ordered last week are probably closer to being here than elsewhere. Okay, let's see. Have they not even shipped yet? Hang on. Yeah, order placed April 11th, and it says arriving November 14th through the 16th. I'm like, what? I feel like being that far back, like should, it's ridiculous. Pre-ordering means nothing to Amazon. Like, come on. All right, let's see. Crimson, I do have plans to give one of these books to a friend for Christmas. Probably do some colored pencils with it, like a nice little 12-pack. When I was streaming with Johanna, or no, this might have been with Suzanne. She was mentioning like how its size is perfect to pair with just like a 12 set of pencils. So I'm like, she's absolutely right. So that is what I got for it. So I'll already have that Christmas present ticked off the list. Is anybody making plans for Christmas yet? Based on the very vague thing that I mentioned where things may change a little bit, I'm not planning too much for Christmas yet because it's just those decisions will affect certain Christmas decisions. So I'm kind of like holding off on anything. And again, I'll tell you guys once it becomes relevant, but let's see. Yeah, through Amazon. It was crazy. Pre-order book comes tomorrow. Oh, that's nice. I'm thinking I should have canceled and reordered. It does say arriving tomorrow, but I know some people in the UK have received them early. I did find it interesting that just, the book was made, in that, on that side of the pond, and yet you guys are getting it after us. It was kind of funny to me. Hi, Haley. Probably late to the party noticing, but the UK version is slightly different. The circle isn't twigs. Oh, it's because I made it twigs. Sorry. To clarify, I added some things to this. So obviously I added the background. I added the twigs for the circle. It comes out as just a normal circle. And then I added the waterfall to mine. So those were all something that I added. That being said, I do have the US version, and that's because coloring is spelled C-O-L-O-R-I-N. G. Maybe I might order a UK version of it too, so I can do a comparison of what's what. Grandma-in-law is coming from Florida. I get to meet her for the first time. That's awesome. Was delayed, but it says arriving soon, says the email. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was like, what? I did a big de-stash on my books and I'm sending 20 books to your friend. Oh, that's so lovely. I like that, Danielle. Yes, that'll be a great visit. Okay, so let's see. Let's go. I'm still using deep cobalt green. But yeah, so I did add some things to this page. The twigs were me. I was feeling creative. Okay, now let's go ahead and grab emerald green. Let's see, is there a reason for the tracing paper between images? I noticed this. Yeah, so I went ahead and added these because my plan is to do this entire book from start to finish. And because I'm coloring this page and I had colored that mushroom already, I realized that the issue with this, do you see this color transfer that's right here? That came from this. So what I did is I ordered some tracing paper. It's just the, where did I put it? It is the Strathmore tracing paper. And this one is, I don't know if one of the mods wants to grab an Amazon link for it. I forgot to put it in the description, but I can put it in afterwards. It is 50 sheets, 9 by 12 inches. And it was perfect because I just cut it in half this way. So I only needed 20 of these sheets so that I could have 40 inserts. Might be 40 or 41. I think I miscounted a little bit and I was missing one last one, but I didn't really feel like cutting anymore. So I was like, it's fine. But yeah, tracing paper because it's thinner, and so your book won't end up quite as thick. If I had another copy of the book here, I'd show you, but it's definitely thickened it up. And of course you have to deal with like overhang. I was debating because if I'm gonna color the whole thing, I really want the cover to survive because I'll show you right here. The only other time that I've done tracing paper, I still have it out from last time, was when I did this version of Enchanted Forest. And it actually worked out well because I put a clear, I had them put a clear cover over the top of it. So that was nice. And I got it spiral bound. So I just did this at like a local coffee shop. But part of the issue is that when I'm coloring and I flip it, do you see that because the tracing paper is so thin, it popped out of the coil. So it was a nice idea in theory, but execution needs a little work. So what I think would be really cool, if I make it or order it or something, how cool would this be if this was slid into like a book cover? I was thinking it'd be cool to do one that's like that kind of fake leather with the little leather wrap that goes around it, just because these extra tracing paper sheets make it really thick. And this is the only book that I've done this for as far as ones that I have planned to finish the end. But I was just like, I'm gonna need to protect these pages if I plan, like, see, because this one's done already. And if I'm coloring on the back side of it, that color is gonna transfer. Now, Suzanne does contact paper between each page, but I'd be afraid that I would ruin it, you know, like get bubbles or something. Let's see. Oh, you can get it at Walmart, perfect. Oh, I'm out of coffee. Glycine sheets. What are glycine sheets? Now I want to look that up. Glycine is, oh, glycine paper. Ah, okay. But yeah, so that's what the tracing paper is. How long do you think it'll take you to complete the book? Oh, that is a good question. I think it just depends. I'm gonna guess a little while, especially because if what I mentioned earlier ends up happening in the next couple of months, I'm not gonna have as much time to color. I like want to say a year. I want to say oh, that was emerald green, and now I'm using light green. I want to say a year, but I don't know that it's smaller, so it's doable. But here's my thing also. I don't want to push it. I don't want to push it to get it done and then get burnt out on it. When I'm coloring a page now, I take the page out and color both and then laminate the page. I thought about that, but since this is one that Johanna signed, I wanted to leave all the pages. I mean, you guys know me. I have no issue ripping my pages out. I mean, I've even done them in Hannah Carlson's hardback versions. But I was like, no, I want this to be a complete finished book with her signature, everything from start to finish. And I think it'll be a really cool flip through when I get it done. But, you know, I've said it before, this is the one where I really see me being able to tackle that just because it is a little bit more of a digestible book, you know? Like, it's not, the pages aren't as overwhelming. I mean, look at these. They're so cute. The little ducks. I mean, honestly. All right, so we're going to do red violet a little bit. Just a bit. So, yeah, I mean, I mentioned this again on Suzanne's, and I know I say this every time, but this is easily my new favorite book of hers. Like, I am excited to see everybody get their books and color in their pages. So if you post yours on social, use like hashtag Johanna Basford in your descriptions, or there already is a hashtag small victories. So I've also been using hashtag small victories coloring book, and I think that helps kind of pull it from the crowd a little bit. All right, let's see, dark indigo. But yeah, if you share it online, use the hashtags, and then we can all see it. Every now and then I'll go through, I did it the other day, and I'll just share a bunch of stuff that I think is really cool and inspirational and everything. So I really like going through those hashtags and seeing what everybody's done. I mean, honestly, the whole reason that I started posting my stuff, can't talk, words are hard, exclamation point words in chat, was because I was curious what everybody else had been doing for theirs. I remember telling Steve, like, after I finished a page, and I was like, gosh, I sure wish I could see how everybody else colored theirs. And then lo and behold, I discovered there were coloring Facebook groups, and well, the rest is history. Right, I know it, Josephine. Every time, it's brilliant. There we go. Let's see. Let's grab green gold. Just a little bit. So I'm kind of not doing the individual circles. Let's see. Let's do light yellow glaze. So what I'm going to do is, we've done it kind of as a whole, and then what you can do is grab something like the, where is it, the Sleechy Metallic Gel Pen here, and you can just add a couple little, you'll be able to see them better in real life, like when you turn it, you can see a little bit of glare, but you can add just a few little gold gel pen, not pin, oh my goodness. Let's use, no, I want to use sepia. Where did that go? Where did it go? There we go. Dark sepia. Right, I know, it's so cute. No worries. No worries. Okay. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, let's shift up and do these two little ones, and then we're going to do the middle. Oh my gosh, we're doing wonderful on time. Okay, so these little fellas over here, let's do a greenish one for here and a bluish one for there. Since this one's not touching green and this one's not touching blue, we can do those ones. So let's grab, yeah, no, not purple. Let's do, this is permanent green olive. Oh, I just put my hand on that. No, we're good. We're good. All right, permanent green olive. We could add a little bit of pink to this one as well. We're almost done. Oh, we're almost done. Whoa, whoa, that's copyright. Earth green. Oh, but Jet Girl, it's so good. It's so good. If you like Johanna's stuff, you'll like this. Like, I know some people are concerned because it's a smaller book, but the difference between this book and the other ones is that she drew this book for this format. So it's not like a bunch of shrunk down images or anything. It's perfect. Okay, wait, that green was earth green, and I'm using light purple pink now. There we go. Okay, let's do a little bit, metallic or glitter gel. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that for Small Victories. I don't know if I'll do it for her name, but yes, Small Victories, I was thinking to make it kind of pop a little bit, of using like a green glitter gel pen. Goodness knows I have enough of those. Let's see, this is 159. Then we're gonna use cream. There we go. Okay, let's get a little bit of indigo. Well, I am so excited for that stream with Claire and Suzanne and Barbara. If you missed the announcement, November 18th, mark your calendar. It's on my main YouTube homepage here, so you could set yourself a reminder. But Color with Claire, Barbara Color, and Suzanne, we are all going to be doing a joint stream together. We'll all have our books by then, and we are all going to color together. So if you ever wanted us all in one place, that is where we will be. It'll be super fun. Oh, metallic gold, yes. All right, so little pink and green fella. It's just little. It's going to be 10 a.m. my time, 4 p.m. UK time, 5 p.m. Barbara's time. But if you go to the scheduled live stream, you can turn on a notification and it will notify you for your particular time zone. Okay, so Prussian blue now. But yeah, it is going to be a lot of fun. I realized, like, I've never had Claire on the channel. Like, where have I even been? Why have I not had Claire on the channel before? Oh, it's okay. You'll be able to watch it back. Oh, fun though, Annette. That sounds amazing. Oh man, I want a girls' weekend in London. Are you kidding me? Like, if I was able to get over there again, I would be calling all of the Color and friends because I'd be like, guys, I'm across the pond. Come meet me in London. Like, that would be amazing. That's definitely a dream of mine, is to go do that again. I should just start saving, and in a few years, then we'll go. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, it's a Saturday, and I had this is Red Violet. I had someone mention to me they were concerned that it overlapped with Johanna's live streams, but it'll all be good because Johanna is doing 5 live streams, and it starts on Monday, which means that she's doing Monday through Friday. Ours is going to be a Saturday, so it shouldn't overlap. Which reminds me, on that week where there's a Wednesday, I'll probably push my Wednesday stream so that we can be there for Johanna's stream, and you don't have to, you don't have to worry about making one or the other or switch or whatever else. And I want to be at Johanna's too, so. All right, let's just use a little bit more of indigo on this left side here. And then we are going to do that inside circle. There we go. All right, so this is where we're at. And we're gonna do the inside thing. And I will take a decent picture. I know it's so hard to see it where it's at now because like we got light glare and everything else, but I usually take pretty quality pictures when we're done. So, all right, now we are at the circle thing. We had green, purple, and blue for our cloud background. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kim. For the collaboration or for Johanna B? Right, Elise, that would be glorious. Okay, so I want to do something that's, I think, gonna pop from elsewhere. So I think we're gonna do some yellow. Okay, so I have the light yellow glaze. And then I don't want to do orange, but I think that we could do a kind of pink. Let's do rose carmine. I have it out already. Let's see, rose carmine. Yes, rose. So we have light yellow glaze, rose carmine, and let's see, we've got this blue here already. I don't think I want to do another green. You know, we might just do the yellow and rose carmine because I want to do something different and I don't want to add in orange. So yeah, I think the yellow and rose carmine will be good. So we're going to go really light. We're going to go really light. So light yellow glaze 104. And we are just going to start by doing different sections and then working our way in. We're going to kind of frame the letters a bit. And then we'll blend them together. They'll end up being a little bit of orange because, I mean, of course, if you layer, yellow on top of pink or pink on top of yellow, it's going to look a little bit orange. Okay, let's see. Then we're going to go ahead and use rose carmine. This one is a little bit darker than the yellow, so we're going to start out softer, and we'll probably blend it. I'm going to sharpen it just a bit. We'll probably blend it with white as well, because I want the color in the back to be subtle so that it doesn't overwhelm the rest of the color around it. Okay, so I know, and I'm holding the pencil further back just because it allows me to have a little bit lighter of a hand with the colors, and I don't go too heavy or cause any hard lines. In hindsight, I probably should have done yellow right there where this is already pink. It's okay. We'll go ahead and bring in yellow now. All right, pencils. You gotta go over. Oh, Lord, they're making a run for it. Oh, I realized you can't see it in the little camera because the little camera's frozen. It's all right. Everything was rolling everywhere. We're good. What's an Emily Illustrator stream without a little chaos, right? I accidentally hit the cord earlier and it turned the camera off. And for me to turn it back on, I'd have to close OBS. And I don't really want to end stream for a little camera. So we're all good. Okay, so I'm just kind of leaving a space. Like I did for the name up here, I'm leaving a space where the words are. Turn this a little bit. I'm turning just to keep my hand comfortable. Okay, so we're going to carefully If you end up going over your white lines on the waterfall, if you end up doing a waterfall, no worries. You can always add white back on top of it again. Okay, so like we said, we're just doing something kind of subtle, a little wispy, but enough that it gives it a little bit of color. Okay. And then we'll probably go around and make it just a little bit. I'm gonna turn it this way. I know I'm going, oh, I forgot about the, here we are doing the center and we still have the pole up. Yay, but yes, one anyway. Just don't cut yourself. No promises, man. You could put me in a room full of sponges and I would probably give myself some sort of sponge cut. Thanks, Josephine. I have oddly clumsy skills. Put that on my resume. Consistently accidentally hurts oneself. That's totally a characteristic people look for when they're, you know, trying to hire someone, right? Like how is this person's skill in injuring themselves? Well, let me tell you a little story. Oh man, about me and a can of beans. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, it did not end well. And the beans won! All right, let's add a little bit more color now. We're gonna go just a bit darker now that we've had our first layer. Kind of mapped out where everything's at. Obviously, we can press harder with the yellow than we do the pink because it's such a lighter color. And especially if we're gonna add, oh, I just dinged that. If we're going to add white to it. And didn't really pick it up that much. It'll lighten it a little bit anyway, so. But the white will also help to kind of smooth edges. Now we're upside down, just bear with. What time Saturday the 18th? 10 a.m. our time, Leslie. But again, you can just go to where I have it scheduled on my YouTube page and hit a reminder, and YouTube should send you a notification reminder of when the live is. Anybody else getting dizzy yet? I keep spinning it. Go. More yellow over here. We need to do more pink on that side as well. Okay. I know, I'm all over the place. I'm so sorry. We're almost done with this part. A little bit more here. Okay. Now let's go ahead and use our white, and I swear it looks darker for me than it does for you guys. It's so hard to show accurate true colors. Like, I can do it better when I take a photograph of it, but video wise, it's hard to make sure that you guys can see it accurately. But this white is just gonna kind of smooth out those edges a little bit. It's the same kind of trick that I use when I'm using Ergosoft to make like a really light brown. In fact, I have 2 new white Prismacolors in my bag at the moment that I picked up at Hobby Lobby the other day. Whenever I buy open stock pencils at art stores, I'm always nervous that they fall. So whenever I go to checkout, I say, oh, don't put it in the bag. I will put it in like my purse or whatever bag I have with me that day, because I feel like they're just going to be safer than being knocked about in the grocery bags. So I forgot to take it out. So I have 2 Prismacolors sitting in my bag right now. Let's see. I'm wondering whether to do this book in order front to back. I'm debating about it. I'm debating from back to front. There you go. Sounds good, Durbin. Thanks for stopping by. Here's my thing is I want to finish the book. So I think there are going to be a few pages. Like I will say, I'm not super excited about this page. So I may do something different than just greens. Like maybe I'll have it like in bronze or something, or do like a 1 pencil challenge with it. So I'll definitely have to like, like I said, there's pages that I'm not a huge fan of. So I'll have to mix it up a little bit to make myself want to do it. But I don't know. I want to do it like front to back. But I also kind of jump around when I do the live streams with friends because I want to do something that isn't going to take a lot of effort, so I don't have to think about it too much. Okay. Do I like that? I think I like that. Just using the white, like I said, to kind of smooth things out. But I think that's about as good as that pink and yellow is going to get. So let's color in these little leaves here. There's not much to them. Thanks. Right, yeah, so like a 1 pencil challenge, and then that way I can just kind of mindlessly sit there trying to figure out how many different green blends I can do, you know? All right, so this is phthalo green. We're just gonna, on the left side, add a little bit for these leaves, then we'll do light green, and then we'll get some gel pen. Thanks, Kim. The trick will be, though, not going over the line so we keep the same font for this small Victories part. Okay, light green. And we're doing great. It's only noon now. Oh my gosh, we made great time on this. Question is, which gel pen do I want to use? Okay, that's it for the leaves. So let's see. What do I have out? I don't have... See, I've got the metallic gel pen, but I feel like I want to do glitter. Glitter, glitter, glitter. I do like me some glitter. All right, so I have the super glitter gel pens. Where did I set the box with the dual metallics? I think I took them out. Let's see. Okay, we also have Sparkle Pop. I definitely want to do green. So let's see if these are going to be working for me today, or if they're going to be cranky. Let's get a sticky note. Okay, let's see. What did Danielle say? Do a 1 color challenge? Yes. Oh, and I've done that before too. Let's see. That one's not feeling it today. I want to make sure I get one that's consistent. I will say, as much as I love the super glitter gel pens, I might need to talk to my rep at Arteza about it because, like, oh, that's gonna be more blue. I feel like they tend to dry out faster. Well, that's a nice green, but is it gonna work? No, it's not. Yeah, I might talk to my rep. Let's see, Sparkle Pop. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Okay, this one. It's not quite as blue as this one is, but I think it's a good in between. All right, so we're gonna go a little bit. Hold up, guys. Those weren't spots. Those are leaves. Oh, Kelly, you'll love it. You'll love it. You'll love it. It's fantastic. Can't believe we almost missed some leaves. Oh my gosh. Who even am I? What is going on here? Okay. Whew. That could have been disastrous. Oh my goodness. All right, so now we're gonna very carefully move those pencils out of here. All right, so we are gonna very carefully trace around small Victories. I don't think we'll do it on the Johanna Basford part. I think we'll just do it on the title. All right, so see, the trick is because I'm all like shaky, I gotta go. I gotta go slowly, but I think it'll be so pretty in the end. Yeah, that'll be nice. Okay. I'm pressing a little bit harder and I'm going slowly because I jitter just enough to make the lines not straight when I'm doing this. So if I sound like I'm talking slower or quieter, it's because I'm in concentrate mode. So I'll look up a chat in between letters here. Ooh, yeah, that was a little wobbly. Let's see, Lost in Space Robot, of course, right? Hi, Sue, how are you? But once we get these letters done, then we will be done with this page. The real trick is, am I capable of avoiding smearing it? I don't know. Don't laugh, Emily. You're already shaking. When I went to, some of you know this story already, but when I went to the neurologist to have them check for, you know, see what my tremors were about, he had to just kind of run some preliminary tests, have me do it so you could figure what kind of tremor it is that I have. And so he had me do this test where I had to draw the spiral. But because art is what I do for a living, I have learned over the years to compensate for my shakiness, whether I'm pressing harder, holding the pen harder, or whatever else. So he gave me this clipboard and this pen,
I couldn't rest it on anything, and I just had to draw a spiral because he wanted to see at what points my hands start to shake. And it was funny because the first time I did it, I just automatically went into the overcompensation. Right, exactly. You're never late. You arrive precisely when you mean to. But he's like, so that was good, but and he took the clipboard out of my hand. He's like, let's try it again, but then don't try so hard. I'm like, oh, oops. Because it's just like I automatically change how I'm doing things to just compensate for it. And I'm like, oh, my bad. You mean this isn't gonna get graded? Okay, almost done. So like for right now, I'm probably pressing harder than I should need to, and I'm holding it very hard. Just because if I relaxed the grip, it would probably be entirely too shaky.
Okay, there we go. See, it's all sparkly now. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Yeah, sparkles. Okay. Quick check. I think that's everything. I think it's done. There we go. Here, let's turn down the brightness just a little bit. It's so pretty. One down. Yeah. Again, I'll take a good picture. It's hard to tell when it blows it out, but there we go. Title page complete. I probably won't do this one. I gotta be careful because that's still wet. I probably won't do this one on stream. I think the next one, see that these are a little bit cumbersome. The next one that we will do, I think, come on, let me turn the page. We'll be either by this one or we'll do some of these. These are really fun. If you want to see this one done, this one here, I did this one for a reel. I'm gonna turn it a little bit so it's not clear, but yeah, I did that one a reel so you can see that one on there. Yeah, exactly, just the little sparkle. Yeah, I'll take a good picture of it later. So here's my next question. If you guys are new here, sometimes we play a game at the end of stream and it is called Words on Stream. If you are a fan of word games, we're just gonna do one round today because it's 12:07 already. But if you are a fan of word games, you just type in chat. You don't like download anything. You literally just type your answers in chat and it will score. So let's go ahead and get some Words on Stream pulled up. I think we finished a page. I think we deserve it. All right. So let's open up a new tab. We're going to pull up some Words on Stream. Yeah, words. If you are a member, you have access to that little Words on Stream emote there. All right, let's get logged in here. Okay, continue. All right, we're going to grab our link. Okay, we're going to go over to our games here. Okay, pop it in. Okay, is everybody ready? Get your typing. Thanks, Elise. Get your typing fingers ready, and we are going to get started. All right. Here we go. Oh, let's turn up the game volume just a bit. Here we go. Okay, so we have bakery. Oh, so you snuck it right in there. Nice. Okay, let's see. We got break, bake. Okay, so the rest are 4-letter words. What about B-A-R-E? And then bear, like rar. There you go, bark. What else? Bray. Did we do rake already? Yeah, we did rake, bake, bear, bark, beak. Oh, bray. Nice. Okay. R-A-B-E? Is that a word? Probably not. Got rake. One of them could start with K-A-R-E, maybe. Got 2 more 4-letter words. Our highest level we've gotten to is level 29, so that's usually our goal. And we got baker. Could potentially start with a B. B-R-A-K, maybe? Oh, no, it wouldn't be B-R anymore, B-R-A. It's maybe B-R-E-K? B-R-E-Y. B-R-E-A. Okay, could be another R. R-A-Y-E. R-E-Y-A. I was typing in random ones. Surely something's gotta stick, right? Sometimes I'm just like, I don't even know what this word is. But that should get us skip 3 levels up to level 4. Ooh, nice, Sue! All right, skip 3 levels. Okay, I see acne, but what is... Oh, canteen! Oh, okay. We're quick on that one. I was like, not even there. All right, neat, N-E-A-T. Oh, auntie. I always forget about auntie. Here we go. Okay, so we do have 2 6-letter words, 3 5-letter words, and 1 more 4-letter word. Okay, so, oh, eaten. There we go. Let's see, yep, cane. Okay, so no more 4-letter words. We need 2 5-letter words and, oh, neat 10. There we go. 1 more 6-letter word. Let's see. Innate isn't a word, right? It's innate. I'm pretty sure it has 2 N's. E-N-N-A-T-E. Acid. Acetate? No, that's not right. Oh, enact. Nice, Connie. Tenace. Ooh, and hi, Bo. How are you? Let's see. Okay, so it's gonna start with either an A or an E, this last 5-letter word. Actin. Acti? I'm throwing things out there now. Got an act. Ooh, that last one was hard, but this ought to get us skip 3 levels anyway. Ba-da-ba-dum. There we go. All right, skip 3 levels. We're doing good. Jennifer, #1 in both. Ooh, and Bo got a 2nd place in there, followed with Sue on the other side. Okay, so we have a fake letter now. Let's see. I want to check fish. Oh, we got fish. Fish and wish, which tells me it's either the C or the A that is the fake letter. Swish, okay. Wash. Oh, wait, we've cleared the A then, okay. So it's the C that's fake. Swash, there we go. What is that? I feel like it's gotta be a double S. Sawfish! Oh, I was not even there. Good job. Waifs. All right, so 3 more 4-letter words. What, F-A-S-H or F-A-W-S? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Singular. Let's see, Haws. There we go. Oh my gosh, we've almost cleared the board. I want another S so we can spell sass. Oh, hiss? Yeah, cleared the board. Very nice. I got my 1 word in there. I helped. Barely. Jennifer, #1 in both. Very nice. Let's see, Patricia got 2nd on that one, and Sue is 2nd overall. Okay, like I immediately see pigsty, but that's not it. Okay, let's try gassy. Oh wait, it would help if I was touching it. There we go. Gassy, there we are. Okay, not gassy. So satisfy bird lady, nice. Okay, so it's a fake G. A fake G. Let's see. Got fist. There we go. There we are. Fists, yep. Maybe that one. Sifts, that's good. Says, yep. Could be. You did fast. 2 more 4-letter words and 2 more 5-letter words. Oh, fiat. Oh, what about fiats? Plural. Nice. Okay, we just need 1 more. Oh, stays. Stays. S-T-A-Y-S. Nice, Sue. Well, my chat isn't. Oh, now it's catching up. That was weird. My chat, like, paused. Weird. All right, continue. That was weird. Okay, so now we have a hidden letter and a fake letter. Fitness, I think. Okay, not fit. Well, I guess because that uses it all, so it can't be. Oh my gosh. My chat is going nuts at the moment because it like paused for whatever reason and then it added them all and it's just like. Yeah, YouTube had a hiccup. Oh, finesse! Okay, very nice. Okay, so it's a fake T and a hidden E. Fake T, hidden E. Fine, so just fine, singular. Let's see. Fits, F-I-T-S. I-T-S. Oh no, wait, it was a fake T, my bad. What about fess, like to fess up? Oh, it is, okay, cool. Let's see. Oh, sins, S-I-N-S. Here we go. There's gonna be another one that's F-E, F-E-N-S, maybe? F-E-I, no, that's not gonna be right. F-E, But we do have a 6-letter word too. What about, oh, sensei? Or maybe I spelled sensei wrong. No, sensei. Oh, sense. Oh yeah, we got sense. How do you spell sensei? Maybe because that's technically, thanks Diane. Maybe not like the root of that word isn't English. All right, skip 3 levels. Jennifer, #1 overall, love it. Okay, so we have a Q, but we don't know if there's a U under there. So there's a hidden letter and a fake letter. Maybe it's a hidden G, degree, maybe? Okay, or it's an I, dry, oh, veered. Okay, so it's definitely a fake Q. Okay, so we could do veers, reeve, reads. Oh, it's an S! It's an S! It's a hidden S. Okay, so... reeves, plural. Nothing smaller than 5 letters. Sever. Oh, severe. Oh, severes? No, severed. Severe. S-E-V-E-R-E. Deserve. Oh, nice. And severed. Perfect. You guys are good. Okay, 3 more 6-letter words. Okay, so we have a fake Q, hidden S. Served, versed, yeah. Redevs? Don't think that's right. Let's see. Yeah, we got reads. Huh. It could be SERED, but no, that's not 6. Never mind. Again, I wish they would change it to where it flipped over the words at the end so you could see what you missed. But I guess you can't do that when you do Scrabble. All right, skip 3 levels. Jennifer and Patricia. Very nice. Okay, so we have a hidden letter, fake letter, but the answers are hidden. So make sure you look in chat when somebody puts it in there so we can figure out what the fake letters are. So we've got maybe biped, nothing smaller than 5 letters. Oh my gosh, it would help if I didn't add random letters. No, I did it wrong. Biped. Oh my gosh, I can't type. Okay, well that's not it. So what about, oh, Leslie did beefs. Okay, so we need to clear the I or the P. Okay, so what about feeds? So maybe it's an S. Let's see, what's everybody trying? Spines, beads, biff, yeah. Can I try beside? What about let's see, beefs. What about spice? Spide? Gosh, what is that? Well, when it comes to the last lock, it's going to let us know what the hidden letter and what the fake letter is. So we could still potentially get it. No, that's not right. An L. What is B, blah. Oh no, I can't think. Oh, beliefs. Beliefs! Someone type in belief! Oh! Belief! Oh no! No! Are we gonna... Come on, we just need one more! Oh! Oh, that was hard! That was hard, but you guys did so good! Oh my goodness. See, it's just a kind of fun thing to do at the end of stream though, but whew! That was close, man. I'm telling you, it gets really hard when those answers are hidden. It's tough. All right, well, that wraps it up for today. We finished our page. I'll post a picture of it a little bit later. And then I'll see you on today's Wednesday. So I'll see you on Friday. Don't forget, starting next week, Johanna's gonna do her live coloring courses the 13th through the 17th. So we have Friday, we have stream. Then 13th through the 17th, we have Johanna streams. We'll change the time on the 15th to make it work. And then, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, we will have the group coloring stream with Claire, Suzanne, me, and Barbara. So stick around for that. You can set the reminder for it because it's scheduled on my YouTube homepage. Anyway, let's see. So, let's see, was it Maria? No, who was it that got a membership today? It's not showing up in my activity feeds, but thank you guys for all of your support and being here, whether it's through memberships or just being here or chatting or lurking or whatever else. It means the world to me, and I could not continue to do this if it was not for all of you. I mean, I probably would, but I'd be really lonely and really bored, so I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a fantastic couple of days, and I'll see you at the start of the weekend. All right, bye.